Hello, hi.
Hello.
Okay.
So now, I think there are certain Hindi students also join. Like there is one student who has joined, Nitin and Kamal. So this is a video which is going to be recorded for everyone, and it would be a 20-25 minutes video. So please be precise in whatever questions you have to ask, and whatever things you have not understood, please be precise and be clear, like so that I can address your questions.
Anyway, that you can increase your voice.
Your voice
It's
is
a little
already
bit soft
breaking.
here. I already have
Can
it
you
at
come again?
maximum on my side. Yeah, this is a little bit better. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Hmm. You can ask. Go ahead.
Yeah, so okay. So based on the previous session, then we have a two-way of doing entry. One is based on the one based on the bottom, which is basically is based on 1.815. Basically it
Like I'll
okay.
I'll help you with this one. One second. I'll help you with this one because I'm not able to hear your voice. Your
Okay.
voice is breaking. This is 188 version. This is 155 version.
Yeah.
Okay. And I have applied 185 version. So we haven't for international student. I have not covered this 185 version. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll hide this thing. So we will only talk on 188, and this would be a recap for Indian student who have joined this session.
Yes, yes,
And
yes. Okay.
exchange.
Yeah.
Hello. Am I audible
Yes,
to
yes.
you?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. So dollar XAUSD. I'll walk you through this future trades, and then we will get into FCPO. Okay. This was the top formation. Again, this was the top formation. You know how to identify top and bottom. Is it clear to
Yes.
everyone?
Yeah.
I have to draw a line over here and wait for either this kind of trade setup to sell over here, initiate a sell order, or either break out and test of this particular level for initiating any buy order. Simple and straightforward. Your stop loss would be here. Your stop loss would be here for buy and here for sell. This would be your respective targets. Is it clear
Hmm.
for sell rate? And if you are not having any buy levels around here or buy highs over here, you can sit with your fixed stop loss, or either you can trail with 185 version. Okay, is it clear?
Yeah.
Nitin, are you able to hear my voice? Make it a useful session. Okay. So this is what 185 version is. It is very simple and straightforward, and it gives you ample of opportunity to trade. Like for example, the recent top which was formed was over here. If I draw a straight line from this particular point, like for example, if I draw a line from this particular point, which I think would be a straight line, so I can see that. Okay. So here you can see this is the straight line. This is a straight line initiating from this particular point, give or take 1 second. Let me again draw it so that there shouldn't be any benefit, like there shouldn't be any confusion. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is simple. This is the top formation. According to this price action, this is the top. We were expecting either price to touch this level and come down to initiate a sell order, or either price should break out and test this level to initiate a buy order. What happened? It price, this was the first level of testing appeared over here. So either if this is a sell candle, I would initiate a trade over here and stop loss and place my stop loss over here. But what happened? Am I triggered or not?
Yeah, but
If
it
you're
goes up. It goes out from the. It goes higher than the line.
yes, so is my stop loss triggered or not?
Yes, yes.
Nitin, are you there with me? Because of you, I'm you taking this gold. Otherwise, I would have straight away jumped to FCPO. So if I'm placing a neck to neck
Yes,
stop
sir, I'm
loss,
there.
so please be vocal and audible. Please react to or please answer to the questions which have been asked to you, please. So If I'm placing a stop loss neck to neck, I'm stopped out. If not, if I'm keeping any buffer because of any there are many things like for example, spread is also a factor, act as a factor for placing the stop loss. So either way, if I'm placing neck to neck, I'm stopped out again. If I'm stopped out, can I take this in a second in trade or not? Is everyone able to hear my voice properly? Nitin,
Yeah,
would you
yeah.
trade? Take a trade? I'm
Yeah,
talking
you
about
can
trade
take it.
setup. So everyone can speak, irrespective of any chart or anything. Everyone can speak because we are talking about concept.
Yeah,
So
but can
would you
I
enter?
see the candle again? Is that a red candle there? Because you scribble it, so I cannot see whether is it a red candle. Yeah, there's a red candle there. Okay.
So if this is a case with this was the first trade setup, this was second trade setup,
Hmm.
this was the level which was drawn based on previous swing point because I have deleted it. That's the reason it would delete all the drawing. Is it visible or should I draw another line?
Yeah,
I
can you
want
just draw
I
another
want
line?
every
Okay.
so
Yeah.
now is it clear? We got first sell candle over here, second sell candle over here, third sell candle over here. Would you initiate a trade over here after being if for any given say like for anything for what you can say give or take you are stopped out, then you would initiate a trade or not? Please speak one by one so that I should be in a position to understand it. This is very lucrative strategy which would give you low stop loss but high reward. If you're trading, first of all depends upon your whether you want to initiate a trade on this kind of candle. I
Yeah.
like to see low spread candles at this particular level because when there is a high spread candle, I normally like to avoid the trade because of my money management, because of my account size. Okay, but that case may differ from person to person. This is the first trade setup which based on 188 version, which is very clear. Now, if I see, I'm not talking about.
Quadri, can I just
Uh,
clarify? Can I just clarify the one just now? So that
mhm,
one have a three opportunity. The first one is basically is not a good idea because it is basically the candle cross up the red line. So the
mhm.
second one is good because the candle is basically is just below the red line. It just touched the red line. And the third one is also good because the wick, the the wick is basically is also touching the red line. Can I just ask, what if it is basically there is a 1 point or 2 point close to the red line, but it's not touching to the red line? Is
If
it
it is
still
not
a
very,
is it
if
still
it is
good to take it or not? Yeah.
like, for example, what is a pull, what is a touch, or what is a pullback? Pullback, this would this be a pullback or would this be a pullback? Which one would be a pullback? Or would
I
this
was
would be a pullback?
no. That one is no.
This
Number
could
one
be
is
also a
no.
pullback. This could be also a pullback, but I doubt this could be a pullback. Because for many people, what people say, if there is price going above this particular level and it is coming down, that means there is a rejection, there was a liquidity and okay. And after that, if it is sustaining below this particular line, and if it is like for as per your say that if there is a wick or price is going above but closing below this particular level, and this is a sell candle, then I would consider this to be a pullback. Either ways, this is also a pullback, this is also a pullback. Both are valid, but both have different opinions. One is in this particular case, in this particular case, and this particular case, there is prices going above. This is much more. You can say prices going above, but all the open and low and close are below this level. But here, open was above and close was below. Here, both the candles they close above. So this shows us more negativity. That means this was a stop loss hunt or like for new sell came into this smart money, or you can say composite operator. They checked whether this market has a potential to go upwards. and new retail buyers were trapped in, and they were sell short, and then the price started moving downward. This is what the interpretation would be. So there are multiple interpretations. So it is up to you how you consider it. Whether you consider
Okay.
this to be a pullback, whether you consider this to be a pullback, whether you consider this to be a pullback. So
So,
there are
so
let me complete. For different traders,
yeah,
it
okay.
would differ based on their experience and their understanding of market. But for me, that it is very simple. I consider the pullback either this kind of or either this kind of. This could also be a pullback for me, depending upon the other factor as well. You're getting my point.
Okay. Okay. So it's still considered a pullback even though cross the red line. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But I
Good.
rather love to see price action like this because this gives me more like if this is happening and this is followed by this one, then this makes it very very clear that we have a greater possibilities of that price would go downwards
Hmm.
because there is no
Okay.
whatsoever continuation to upper side. Na? That
Yeah.
means my
Yeah.
bias clear based on the price, based on 155 version analysis of price and volume. Supply is greater than demand, and what we are going to see is downward trend. And my target is this one because 2627 is my first target. My second target would be this one. My
Hmm.
third target would be this one. So both of my targets are achieved, na?
Hmm. Yeah.
But for
Okay.
that I have to wait for longer duration.
Hmm.
But my first target was achieved instantly.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
everyone with
Okay.
me so far?
Yeah. I got it.
So now this is how you have to plan your trade. Like I want the reason for taking this Q&A session is just to simplify and understand whether you got the trade set up or not properly. If you have any confusion in stop like understanding the what do you can say top and bottom concept for initiating any buy or sell trade, we look for either price continuation trades or either a distribution or accumulation trade. Simple and straightforward. Have you got my point? Did you got my point?
Yeah. I got it. Thanks.
Nitin, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So have you understood this properly?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
So
sent you
try
a
to.
screenshot also, sir, of my trade.
Okay, actually, I haven't been through your screenshot. That is the reason. I think you shared it
Okay, okay, sir.
just now. So I'm
In the
taking
group,
this
in the
section.
group.
That's the
No, no,
reason I
no.
haven't seen.
Yeah.
So this is how based on 155 version. Is it clear? Now if this is clear, then I'll go to 155 version trade setups.
I'm okay. It's clear.
Clear, na? Okay.
Yeah.
So now, when it comes to 155 version, there is automatically support and resistance which has been drawing on the chart. So what same like this one, if this is a support, we look for either price continuation kind of trade, this particular point, or either breakdown and then testing of this particular level. Same goes with the testing analysis, testing way, like how what you consider and how you consider the candle to be a testing candle. Like over here, this was a support price has continued upward and then came back and tested. But have we got any demand candle over here?
No.
Sorry.
No.
Did we got any demand candle over here? So it is a perfect touch. No, this is a supply demand imbalance candle, a demand supply imbalance candle, I guess. And after that, we got another support. We are going downwards. Does the price touch this particular level? Am I audible to both of you?
Yeah. Yeah. Can hear you.
So now what I'll do, I'll take FCPO because you are observing FCPO H to speak on that chart. That would be beneficial for all of us. So now this was the support. Now based on 150 version, this was the support. Price breakdown. Do we got any trade over here?
No. It's cross.
Then again it crossed up, and then we got a demand supply imbalance. Then it break down. Then uh, it didn't haven't tested over here. So now
No.
what happens when it comes to 5 minutes on on this particular time? Because I have given multiple you have 188 version to consider as your being your trade setup provider, or either you can consider 155. So you have multiple options to trade with. Like for example, this was a support. We have a breakdown, a test of the support, then we got a green candle. Would you initiate this buy trade based on top and bottom version 188? You're getting my point.
That is the question that I was asking. Because the green candle, it is basically there is a space between the green candle and the red line. So there is like few points apart.
I'm talking about this one. I'm talking about this one.
No,
If I
not that one,
draw,
because that one is not a demand candle.
this is a demand candle. Na?
Yes.
This is a demand candle. I'm talking about if I draw a line from this particular point, would this
No.
be would I consider this to be a bottom? This was a
Yes, that is
bottom.
bottom. Yes.
So if this is a bottom, price is going below, one candle below, one candle up, then I got a demand candle over here. Would you buy this thing or not based on top and bottom?
But I won't buy it because there is no demand candle at the red line.
Agreed. But what you're trying to say is I want a demand candle like this to take place, right? This is what you're
Yes.
asking.
Yes.
So can you consider this to be a demand after a pullback?
Yes.
Can this be? I'm repeating my question again. Can this candle be considered as a entry candle for initiating buy trade,
It can
considering
be
this to be a
considered. That's why
pullback?
earlier I was asking you, should I consider this green candle, even though there is a point higher? But now it's more clearer. If there is a pullback, there is dip below the red line and coming up. After that, followed by the demand candle, then it's a good setup.
If for example, like many a times it happens, we see this kind of price action, price going below and then coming up. Sometimes we get a touch, only touch a wick, then so it is up to you to decide whether you want to go for this trade or not.
Okay.
What I say, if you're trading 100 quantities, if you get this kind of trade, take 20 quantities, reduce down the quantities, because
Okay.
there are chances that price may return downwards. So instead of leaving the trade, you can reduce the quantities. You have to manage. This is something which is depend on individual traders. Like at times there are certain trades which you would find more lucrative, but they would not yield you that much profit. At times you would find certain setup that would not be high probability trade setup, but they would yield you good profit, a huge profit.
Yeah.
And moreover, please understand we are coinciding with one bottom, second bottom, and another. We are coinciding with two bottoms. You're getting the point. This was this bottom. This
Yes.
bottom was this bottom. You're
Yeah.
getting the point.
Yeah.
So when there are two bottoms coinciding, that's the reason I mentioned in this chart there are double bottoms. Do you remember that?
Yeah. You mentioned that. Only thing is, I'm just cautious because above it there is the resistance. The bottom
Now,
there is the blue color line. There is resistance. Yeah.
like for example, if this is a pullback you're considering, this is a very big, huge. I think I don't know what lot size do you have in this one and what quantity you can buy. This is a huge move for at least this particular market, because this market moves in a very stringent fashion. Not more liquidity is there as compared to
Yeah.
XAUSD. In XAUSD we can initiate this trade, but again this is something. This is my target. I'm already 75% like from the point of trade. I'm 75% up towards my target. So will I consider this to be a trade, taken into a consideration as a trade?
Okay.
Will you consider this thing? I won't straight away, because simple and straightforward. Here, my chances are comparatively, because I'm buying near the danger point, buying near the rejection point. Here, I'm buying much more. You can say to a like this day. My trade initiation point is much more. Like is it? It is far away from as if you compare it with this one. I'm buying near
Yeah,
my trade initiation point.
yeah,
So always
I
remember,
agree.
in my trading systems and my whatever trading style do I follow, I don't have any stringent rules. That's the reason things work very well. You have to understand the context. Even
Mm.
if you have traded over here, if you are facing this kind of situation, you can reduce down your quantities. That is a
Mm.
simple way to deal with the market. Once your trade is going in your favor, you can add up into your quantity. You're getting my point?
Yeah, okay.
Is there any like this is the simple thing which I can help you with, and you have to do the homework and share me the analysis. Like for example, here 155 version, we got two. This one is also a support. This one is also this is one is a resistance. If I continue this line, you can see prices still. I got a trade over here. Now this is a high probability selling trade. Why? Because we got two confluence levels. One
Please
is
repeat again
resistance, one is
because
support.
oh,
Hmm?
because it's two, okay, support and resistance.
So
Yeah,
these are two levels. So that means this is a, and price is rejecting this level. It went upward. We got supply demand imbalance triangle, and with the red candle, green triangle with red triangle, and this is a your, you can say, a trade initiation candle over here. This tiny one.
so that is the one. Okay,
So this is the, and it is coming near
entry
to this
candle.
particular level.
Yeah. So the entry candle is that one, the red blue candle.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
Supply demand candle. So,
Yeah.
supply candle and demand candle.
Mm.
So this session would be has been recorded and it would be uploaded on YouTube. Please go through the video again
Okay.
and please submit your homework so that I can proceed with second trade setup. It is clear to everyone. Be very like second trade setup, that is with in relation to 185 version, reverse trend and continuation of trend. Okay, so I'm stopping
Okay.
the session.
Yeah.
Hope this makes sense and clarity adds clarity to you.
Yeah, this is good. Thanks.
Okay, okay. If at all, if you have any questions, feel free to write in comment box, or either you can DM me directly or ask me on the forums. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Thanks a lot for being attending the session, and as well as the people who are watching this video. For them, I'm telling this. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and take informed decisions. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.